Welcome back to another video. ASNS did a move yesterday on a PR. Let's look at the PR. Before we jump into ASTELIS, ACTELIS, let's look at ILUS. We did have a move on Saml. I was surprised to see Saml actually had a pretty significant move here. It actually did move quite a bit, but immediately got retraced. So uh, there you go, guys. Saml, a great stock if you want to buy and flip it real quick. Probably not one you want to hold for any significant amount of time, not even a swing trade. And Saml, as you can see, if I pull back on the chart, it does have a bottom down here at 0079. So if you want to be patient and wait, let it come down to 009, 0083, somewhere around there is where we have our strongest area of support. And you guys know me, we like to buy as close to the bottom as possible. So QIND, what else? What has QIND been up to? Ooh, QIND being accumulated down here at the new floor. That's at least what I'm seeing here. Looks like it might get ready to have an explosion like that of Saml. But here we go. There's your bottom now, 0.0529. This is where buyers are seemingly more than happy to add nice and cheap. So wait for it to come down and add down there if you are bullish on QIND, especially with the upcoming uplist, reverse merger, whatever you want to call it. Okay, what's the other one? Ilus. Did I not talk about Ilus yet? Yeah, Ilus is holding 005. Well, was. We'll see if buyers step in and continue to hold it here above 0047. If not, we're going to create a newer floor and we're going to continue the pattern, this previous pattern here, where we just continue to go down. Eventually, it will have a run up, but for the time being, as I was saying in another video, there are some people who do not have patience. They don't, and they admit it. They're like, no, I don't have patience. I want this stock to go up when I buy in. I want this to fly when I buy. I don't care. Just please go up. I don't have patience. And here he is, Warrior 05. What does the chart look like? When do you think it's going to hit the golden cross? I don't do golden cross. The chart says buy and hold and wait for months. Laughing out loud, I'm not holding months unless this goes to 10 cents. So as you can see, there are people in this world who do not have patience. They don't want to hold for months. They want to flip it real quick. When they buy in, they want it to go up so they can take profit. Uh, I've always mentioned this. I'm not the channel for you if you do not have patience, because I can I can wait. You better believe I can wait. If you, especially if you're in the premium Discord, you know I can wait. So I would expect us to retest. Oh yeah, they did dilute, by the way, but I'm not gonna go over dilution. Either way, 0046. Let's see if it holds here. If not, we're gonna see another 20% dump, like last time. Last time we got a 20% dumper, and I know people were telling me you called it. Oh my god, yeah, I know this stock looked at the back of my hand. I followed it for 3 years, so don't be surprised if it does break down today and we see another 20% fall. But again, I'm not concerned. We know that the share structure isn't bad enough like AATX is, where all it takes is that one catalyst and it's going to move a whole penny. So I'm not concerned because of that. Let's see, ACTELIS, AC, no, not AC, ASNS. ASNS here, it did come down to 155. It didn't come, yeah, unfortunately, it did not come down as low as we wanted. So we're going to have to move our targets here. Our new target is going to be about 150 to 155. I did not buy in. I think this one's a good one for people who want to flip it because every PR that drops, it just sends it like 20 to 100%. So it's a good flip. It's a good stock to flip for sure. So I would look to buy it around 150 to 155 and hold it. I mean, if you look at that, every week it looks like it's getting a pop, honestly. So at this point, just wait for it to come down and retrace. Buy it, it pops, take profit, rinse and repeat. As long as they keep, this is what happens when a company drops PRs consistently. You see the stock price hold up above a new higher floor and not just, fall into oblivion. You see what happens when it wasn't dropping many PRs? Boy, did that just keep falling like Ilus. Now when they're dropping PRs consistently, it holds. Isn't that very interesting? I'm talking to you, either shareholders who don't understand that without PRs, this will continue to create lower lows, lower highs. So hopefully that's a lesson there. It's very obvious to me, but sometimes I wonder, do people not understand that how important communication is? Actelis received software and service contract renewal of nearly 1.5 million from a major North American customer. Actelis announced significant critical Internet of Things infrastructure wins in the military and energy sectors, as well as in the intelligent transportation space. Once again, this renewal agreement demonstrates the trust that major customers have in us, the value we bring to their operation. Our software technology is best in class and has allowed us to achieve high customer satisfaction for some of the largest critical network operators around the world. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a huge government contract in the future, and this thing has another big run because it did run that one time. It gapped up because it's a low float, guys. So this thing gapped up from 48 cents to that's yeah 369 went up as far as $4.71, almost $5. So this thing on a hot PR, like a hot PR, like a really hot PR, this thing can move dollars. This is the power of a low floater, which is why I'm saying it's a very good stock for people who want to, do flips, consistent flips. So this is one's for Warrior '05 right here. Anyways, not for me, but if it does come down to 150-ish, I will look to buy a small position. I'm not gonna go crazy. Although I am tempted because yeah, it does not take much. With a low flow, it does not take much. One military contract and this thing's going at $8. That's again the power of a low floater. So I'm gonna keep an eye on ASNS here for 150. I was hoping for $1 again, but hey, it didn't come down there. That's fine. Now we raise our target to 150, and if it doesn't come down there and it just keeps going up, well, that's fine. Guess what? Oh my God, there's other stocks in this world that we can buy. There are other stocks that we can trade. There's just not one stock in this world. I bought Riot under $10. You better believe I'm holding still to see if we go to 12 and flip it for 20%. And if you've been keeping up, I bought 50K's worth of Riot under $10. So you better believe I want to make at least minimum 10K. So, that's the beauty of the stock market is you don't have to focus in on just one stock. If this one keeps running and never gives me the opportunity to buy the dip, that's fine. There are other stocks out there, guys. So never be too. Don't ever get one. What is it called? One-itis. Don't ever get one-itis. Don't ever focus so much on one stock that you miss out on other opportunities. And that's it for the video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. A little more positive compared to the previous ILIS videos. But again, we know the story. We know the history of the stock. We know they're not going to communicate. Well, let's focus on the ones that are communicating in the meantime, right? And as we wait for ILIS to finally give us something juicy that sends it, it will send it eventually, unless they just decide to go completely dark for the rest of the year, which again, sure, I guess. But we know the Ilus Uplist supposedly is coming this year. So let's see if they follow through because we know they like to yap a lot.